Alright, let's strip everything down to the truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit for you. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable. I'm here to wake you the fuck up. You've spent your whole life looking for answers outside yourself, in other people, in books, in jobs, in love. But I'm going to say this once, loud and fucking clear, you are the answer. Everywhere you look, you see people running, chasing, hustling, grinding. They're chasing dreams, chasing love, chasing money, chasing purpose. And you know what? They're all running in the wrong fucking direction. They're running away from themselves. Away from the truth. Away from what's already there. You've done it too, haven't you? You've chased things, thinking, if I just get this, I'll feel complete. And maybe you got it. Maybe you didn't. But let me ask you, did it fill the void? Or did it just move the goalpost further away? Let me blow your mind right now, you are not chasing a dream. You are the fucking dream. Every thought, every feeling, every experience, it's all you. You're not just a piece of the universe. You are the universe. You're dreaming with your eyes open, creating every single moment, every single reality. But you forgot. Somewhere along the way, you bought into the illusion. You started thinking the answers were out there. But the truth is, there is no out there. It's all within. Every single thing. Now, I get it. That sounds fucking insane, doesn't it? Like some abstract, woo-woo bullshit. But think about this, haven't you noticed how life mirrors you? How your thoughts and feelings show up in your reality? Those synchronicities you've brushed off as coincidences? They're not random. They're your inner world being reflected back to you. You think you're just walking through life, but life is walking through you. Let's talk about the biggest lie you've ever believed, that you're not enough. That you need fixing. That there's some higher version of you out there you need to become. Let me tell you something, fuck that noise. You are enough. Right here. Right now. Exactly as you are. The part of you that doubts, that questions, that feels like a fucking mess sometimes, that's not your enemy. That's you, too. It's the part of you that's scared. The part that's been told to stay small, to stay safe. But you don't need to stay small anymore. You don't need to protect yourself from the world because the world is you. And I know what you're thinking, but what about all the shit I've been through? What about the pain, the failures, the heartbreak? Let me tell you something about pain, it's a goddamn teacher. It's not here to punish you. It's here to wake you up. To show you what you're holding on to that's not yours to carry. To remind you of your strength. Because let's be real, you don't grow in comfort. You grow when you're cracked wide open. When you're forced to face the parts of yourself you've been running from. You've been fighting yourself for too long. You've got this war inside you, your mind on one side, your soul on the other. One part of you wants to let go, to just fucking be. The other part of you, it's clinging. It's scared. It thinks it needs control. But here's the truth, your mind isn't your enemy. It's not something you need to fight. It's your protector. It's trying to keep you safe the only way it knows how, by figuring shit out, by holding on. But the thing is, safety isn't in control. Safety is in trust. In surrender. And that's where the magic happens. Let's talk about magic for a second. Not the fairy tale kind, the real kind. The kind that happens when you stop trying to make sense of everything and just feel. You know those moments when you lose yourself in a song, or a sunset, or a laugh so deep it shakes your whole body? That's magic. That's the truth of who you are. Not the overthinking, overanalyzing version of you. The raw, present, alive version. The one who knows that life isn't about doing, it's about being. Now let's get real. You've been taught that life is about achievement. About success. About becoming something. But that's all bullshit. You don't need to become anything. You already are. Life isn't a race. It's not a game to be won. It's a fucking masterpiece, and you're the artist. Every thought, every action, every emotion, it's a brushstroke. You're painting your reality, moment by moment. So stop trying to fix the painting. Stop trying to make it perfect. Just fucking paint. Let it be messy. Let it be wild. Let it be you. And let's not forget the most important thing, love. You've been searching for it, haven't you? In relationships, in approval, in validation. But here's the kicker, love isn't something you find. It's not something you get. It's something you are. You've been looking for love like it's some treasure at the end of a map, but the map is fucking you. The love you've been searching for is right here, in your own goddamn heart. Stop waiting for someone else to give it to you. Stop thinking you need to earn it. You don't need permission to feel loved. You already are. So what's next? Nothing. That's the point. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to achieve, nothing you need to chase. Just be. Be the dream. Be the love. Be the magic. Because when you stop chasing, you start realizing. Realizing that you've always had the power. Realizing that you've always been enough. Realizing that life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. And you, my friend, are the fucking creator of it all. Let's talk about time. Oh, sweet, precious time. The thing you think you don't have enough of. Let me tell you something straight, time is a fucking illusion. Yeah, I said it. You've been programmed to believe in this ticking clock, counting down the minutes, the hours, the days, like you're in some kind of race. But what are you racing toward? Death? Validation? A moment when you can finally say, I made it. Here's the mindfuck. There's nowhere to get to. You're not running out of time because time doesn't fucking exist. You're living in a construct, a system built to keep you chasing, keep you hustling, keep you asleep. You've been taught to measure your life in years, to divide it into past, present, and future. But the truth is, there's only now. This moment. And in this moment, you are infinite. You are eternal. Time doesn't run you, you run time. Think about this. Have you ever been so lost in a moment that time just disappeared? A conversation that stretched for hours but felt like seconds. Or a situation where a second stretched so long it felt like an eternity. That's because time isn't linear. It's not real. It's a framework your mind uses to make sense of things, but it's not the truth. The truth is, you're not bound by time. You're fucking timeless. And then there's control. Oh, how your mind loves control. Loves to grip onto things, to plan, to predict, to figure shit out. But here's the thing, control is a lie. You don't control life. You are life. Every time you try to control something, you're actually resisting the flow of what already is. You're swimming against the current, fighting the very thing that's here to carry you. You want freedom? Stop gripping so fucking tight. Let go of the need to know, the need to plan, the need to control. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting. Trusting that the same force that made the stars, the oceans, the trees, and you is guiding you exactly where you need to be. And while we're tearing down illusions, let's talk about separation. You've been taught to see yourself as separate, haven't you? Separate from other people, from the world, from the universe itself. But here's the truth, there is no separation. None. Zero. Everything you see, everything you experience, it's you. You're not in the universe, you are the universe. You're not a drop in the ocean, you're the whole fucking ocean in a drop. Think about this, when you look at someone else, what do you see? Their face, their body, their actions. But that's just the surface. Beneath that, it's the same energy that flows through you. You're not separate from them. You're not separate from anything. The tree outside your window, that's you. The stars in the sky, that's you. The person who pisses you off the most, yep, that's you, too. The more you fight against the idea of oneness, the more you suffer. Because separation is the root of all pain. And when you realize there's no other, there's just you, everything changes. You stop fighting. You stop blaming. You stop running. And you start living. Let me drop some science on you. Did you know that your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined? That's right. When you imagine something, your brain fires off the same neural pathways as if it's actually happening. That's the power of imagination. But what do most people do with it? They use it to create fear. They imagine worst-case scenarios, failures, rejection, heartbreak. And guess what? That's exactly what shows up in their lives. Not because the universe is punishing them, but because they're creating it. Your imagination is your greatest fucking superpower, and most people are using it against themselves. But here's the shift. What if you used your imagination to create something beautiful? What if, instead of imagining all the ways you could fail, you imagined all the ways you could thrive? What if you stopped using your mind as a weapon and started using it as a canvas? You're the artist. Your thoughts are the paint. Your beliefs are the brush. Stop painting nightmares. Start painting the life you want to live. And here's the kicker. When you imagine it, when you feel it like it's already here, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. That's not wishful thinking. That's fucking science. You've spent your life searching. Searching for love, for purpose, for answers. But here's the secret. You've been looking in the wrong place. You've been looking out there, when everything you need is right here, within you. You're not incomplete. You're not broken. You don't need fixing. You just need to fucking remember who you are. You're the dream. You're the magic. You're the love you've been looking for. You've got the whole universe inside you. And when you stop searching, when you stop chasing, when you just fucking be, everything falls into place. Not because you forced it, but because you finally got out of your own way. So let me leave you with this. You don't need permission to live. You don't need validation to feel worthy. You don't need to chase anything because you are already everything. You're not here to figure life out. You're here to live it. To feel it. To fucking be it. Stop fighting. Stop doubting. Stop waiting. And start remembering. You're not the dreamer. You're the dream. And everything you've ever wanted, it's already yours.